Hi everyone, today I am doing the topic matrices. The definition of a matrix. A matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers or functions. Always matrices are denoted by capital letters A, B, C, D and so on. Here, let me take one matrix A here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inside the matrix, whatever we have, these are called elements or entries. These are called elements or entries of the matrix. In this matrix A, there are 6 elements. Here, we have two horizontal lines. This is one horizontal line and this is one horizontal line. These horizontal lines are called rows. It is denoted by R1 and this is second row. Second row is denoted by R2. Here we have three vertical lines. This is the first vertical line, this is second vertical line and this is the third vertical line. This is called C1. This is called C2 and this is called C3. In this matrix A, there are two rows and three columns. Therefore, the order of the matrix A equal to 2 cross 3. Since we have two rows and three columns, we write it as 2 cross 3 and while reading, we read it as 2 by 3. Now, if a matrix is having a matrix having m rows and n columns is said to be m by n matrix. Is said to be m by n matrix. If a matrix is having m rows and n columns, then we read it as m by n matrix. Now, a matrix having m rows and n columns is denoted by Aij m by n equal to Aij m by n equal to. Here we have m rows and n columns. So we have to take the elements A11. A11 lies in the first row and first column. So this is A11. Next element is A12. This element lies in first row and second column. So it's denoted by A12. Next element A13, A14 and so on. There are n columns. So we should write it as last element is A1n. So since we have n columns, we should take it as last element is A1n. Next, come to the second row. In second row, the first element is A21. Since this element lies in the second row and first column A21. Next one is A22, A22. Second row, second column. So A22. Next element is A23, A24 and so on. Last element is A2n in second row. Next A31. This element lies in third row and first column. So A31, A32, A33, A34 and so on. A3n, AN1. Since we have m rows, here in the mth row, the first element is AM1. Since it is lying in mth row and first column, so AM1. Next element is AM2, AM3, AM4 and so on, AMN. Suppose if you take the element Aij, the element Aij lies in ith row and jth column. If you take A34, the element A34 lies in third row and fourth column. So third row, this is the third row and this is the fourth column. So this is A34. Example, write A23 and A32 in A23 from the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 7, 8, 9. We have to find the element A23. So A23 means this element lies in second row, third column. A23, this is second row and third column. Second row is this one and third column is this one. Here we have, this is R1, R2, R3, third row. Next this is C1, C2, C3. Second row is, sorry, this one. Second row is this one. Third column is C3. Second row and third column, the element is this one. So A23 equal to 6. Next we have A32. Here A32 equal to, this element A32 lies in third row and second column. The third row is this one. Second column is this one. So here third row, second column is, the element is equal to, we are having 8. So A32 equal to 8. Order of a matrix. If a matrix is having m rows and n columns, then we say that that matrix is said to be m by n matrix. M by n matrix. Now, A equal to, we are having a matrix 2, 3, 4, minus 5, 7, 0. Write the order of the matrix A. Now, the order of the matrix A is, here we are having two rows, 1, and this is R2, C1, C2, C3. Here we are having 2 rows and 3 columns. So that the order of A equal to, we write it as order of A equal to 2 cross 3 or 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Now, take one more matrix B equal to 1, 5, 9. The order of B equal to, here we are having 3 rows R1, R2, R3. But here we have only one column C1. So there are 3 rows and 1 column. So we write it as 3 by 1. Order of B equal to 3 by 1. If a matrix is having m rows and n columns, then the total number of elements in that matrix equal to mn. Let me take one matrix here, A2 cross 3. Then we have 2 rows and 3 columns. 2 rows, this is R1, this is R2, this is C1, C2, C3. Since we are having 2 rows and 3 columns, here the total number of elements in the matrix A equal to total number of elements equal to 2 into 3. 2 into 3 equal to 6. Since we are having 2 rows and 3 columns, the total number of elements equal to, we have 6. Suppose if you take the matrix A equal to 1 0 5 8 7 0 8 11. Here we are having 2 rows. This is R1. First row it is. Second row is this one. This is second row. Next, this is C1, C2, C3, C4. Since we are having 2 rows and 4 columns, from the matrix A, we take the order of A equal to 2 cross 4, 2 by 4. Now, the total number of elements in the matrix A equal to total number of rows into total number of columns. 2 into 4 equal to 8. Total number of elements equal to total number of elements equal to 2 into 4 equal to 8. Now we have to discuss about types of matrices. Types of matrices. Rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix means if you take a matrix in which the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns is called rectangular matrix. Let me take one example here, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here number of rows equal to, here we have, this is one row R1 and this is one row. So there are 2 rows. And here we are having 3 columns C1, C2, C3, column 3, column 2, column 1. Since number of rows equal to 2 and number of columns equal to 3, we say that this matrix is said to be rectangular matrix since order of A equal to 2 by 3, number of rows by number of columns. Since number of rows is not equal to number of columns, this matrix is said to be rectangular matrix. So A is called rectangular matrix. Next one, square matrix. A matrix in which the number of rows is equal to the number of columns is called a square matrix. Now let me take a matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here the number of rows equal to 3. This is R1, R2, R3. So here this is R1, first row, second row, this is third row, and here it is C1, first column, second column, third column. So the order of A equal to 3 cross 3. Since the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, this matrix is said to be square matrix. This matrix is said to be square matrix. In the square matrix, here we have to discuss about principal diagonal or leading diagonal. In a square matrix, the elements which are lying from the left top to right bottom, they are called principal diagonal elements. Left top is we are having 1. Right bottom we are having 9. So the elements which are lying from the left top to right bottom, those elements are called principal diagonal elements. That diagonal is called principal diagonal or leading diagonal. So here this is the principal diagonal. Now principal diagonal elements means 1, 5 and 9. So principal diagonal elements or we call diagonal elements, they are 1, 5 and 9. These are the diagonal elements. And remaining elements are called 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 non-diagonal elements. These elements are called non-diagonal elements. So here we say that the elements which are lying from the left top to right bottom are called principal diagonal elements, and that diagonal is said to be principal diagonal or leading diagonal. And next, this diagonal is said to be secondary diagonal. Secondary diagonal. The elements which are lying from the right top to left bottom are called secondary diagonal elements, and that diagonal is called secondary diagonal. Null matrix. A matrix which contains all elements are equal to 0 is called a null matrix. Null matrix is denoted by O. O2 cross 2 equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. All entries are 0 here. So that we say that it is said to be null matrix. Null matrix of order 2 cross 3 equal to, here we are having 2 rows and 3 columns. So 2 rows means 2 rows and 3 columns. So the definition of null matrix is a matrix in which all the elements are equal to 0 is said to be null matrix. This matrix is also called zero matrix. Diagonal matrix. The definition of the diagonal matrix is a square matrix in which all the non-diagonal elements are equal to 0. See 1, 5, 9. These are the principal diagonal elements. Non-diagonal elements means these are the non-diagonal elements are equal to 0. Is called a diagonal matrix. A square matrix in which all the non-diagonal elements are equal to 0 is called a diagonal matrix. Now here the principal diagonal elements are equal to 1, 5 and 9. This is called a diagonal matrix. Next, scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix in which all the principal diagonal elements are equal is called a scalar matrix. So, A equal to, take B equal to 5, 5, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is called a scalar matrix. So, the definition of the scalar matrix is a diagonal matrix in which all the principal diagonal elements are equal is called a scalar matrix. Suppose if you have a matrix C equal to if C equal to 7, 0, 0, 0, 7, 0, 0, 0 x plus 7 is a scalar matrix, find x. The definition of a scalar matrix is all the principal diagonal elements are equal. So here we have to take x plus 7 equal to 7. It implies x equal to 0. Unit matrix or identity matrix. Unit matrix, a diagonal matrix in which all the principal diagonal elements are equal to a diagonal matrix in which all the principal diagonal elements are equal to 1. is called unit matrix or identity matrix. Unit matrix is denoted by I. It's denoted by I. Now, I2 cross 2 equal to, here we have 2 rows and 2 columns. In the definition, all the principal diagonal elements are equal to 1. Diagonal matrix means we know that non-diagonal elements are equal to 0. So here we have to take I2 cross 2 equal to 1, 1, 0, 0. Here principal diagonal elements are equal to 1 and non-diagonal elements are equal to 0. Similarly, I3 cross 3 equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is the identity matrix of order 3.